Hi gorgeous! Happy Frugal Friday to you. If you're new to the channel, first I'd like to say welcome to you. I make videos like this every Friday focusing on drugstore products, so please subscribe to be notified of new videos in the future. Today's video is a rather different one. It's a challenge that was requested by one of you, and for the life of me I cannot remember who requested this or which video it was on for me to go back and be able to give you credit, but you know who you are. It was to do a full face using nothing but color correctors and concealers, and the comment got a lot of thumbs up, and I look for things like that. When I see comments with a lot of thumbs up, that tells me that a lot of you would like to see that type of video, and I like it from the perspective that it's a unique challenge. I wanted to see if I could actually do this. I don't know if it's a thing here on YouTube. I don't know if I'm the first to do it, probably not, but I just wanted to do it because it looked like a lot of fun. And I'm using a lot of affordable drugstore products to do it. In this video, I'm using a variety of color correctors from the LA Girl Pro line, simply because they're some of my favorites. Very high quality, extremely affordable, and they're one of the few drugstore priced brands that I've seen that has a huge color assortment. In my usual fashion, I'll start with the eyes, and I'm gonna go with the concealer in the shade Medium Bisque. Now this is a lot darker than my complexion, but I thought it'd be really nice on the eyes. Applying the smallest amount because these are so pigmented and rich. A little bit goes a long way. I'm using the e.l.f. concealer brush to blend that onto my eyelids. This is gonna be an interesting look. I'm gonna wipe that brush on a paper towel I have here on my makeup table and go back over the edges to blend those out. Pretty good starting point, but I think I want to go a little bit darker. Let's push the limits here. So I'm going to take a really deep dark concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze and apply the smallest amount like I did before, because you can see how far just that small amount went. A little bit goes a long way. And then I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush. This is the Sigma E25 and blend this over the light brown. I'm going to wipe the brush of any excess and then go back and blend again. And that just deepened it slightly without being too much. I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eye area like I normally would with a color corrector. So I'm taking yellow here because I have purple under eye circles. And yellow neutralizes purple. Just like if you had blue under eye circles, you want to use peach because orange neutralizes blue. Next, I'm going to use the green corrector for the redness that I have around my face, which I feel like is exacerbated right now by how hot it is. 80 degrees in November. Should not be this hot. I applied a little bit too much on my chin there, so I'm going to use what I have here in excess to spread around the rest of my face where I have redness. Works like a charm, but now I need to cover up the jaundice and the fungus look that I got going on here. So to do that, I'm using my favorite concealer from LA Girl. This is the one in Porcelain. I use this one all the time underneath my eyes. I love it. I'm using this not only under my eyes for this look, but I'm also going to use it as a foundation since we're doing a full face with color correctors and concealers. And not that I need it, but I still want to try it. I got the new highlighter that LA Girl has put out. It's a white highlighter and you're supposed to be able to use it underneath your eyes to add some highlight. So I thought this would be a great way to test it out. I may look like I'm shining for the moon, but we're gonna find out. Applied a little bit there. I'm gonna blend it in. Always better to start with a little bit and then add as you go, right? Because if you don't like it, then at least you haven't piled it on. Now obviously I applied the smallest amount of that. If I would have applied more, then maybe I would be like really glowing, but I don't want to go too far. Let's add some contour. I've never really contoured with any liquid products. I mean, it's been a little while. This is the first shade that I used on my eyes, by the way. This is Medium Bisque. And blending it in. Whew, I'm gonna need to really blend that in. Actually looks pretty good up to this point. I have to admit, I was a little bit scared of this challenge. I didn't know what I was gonna end up with. For the cheeks and the lips, the only one that I could think to go with is the orange corrector. So we'll see how this looks. I'm taking the tiniest amount because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Ugh, I'm so afraid of ruining what I've done so far. Okay. Focus. Oh, blend, please blend. That's the good thing I will have to say about these LA Girl concealers. They blend real well. It needs to be toned down a little bit more, just bear with me here. So I'm gonna go back with my porcelain concealer here and blend that over the top. Just to sheer it out a little more. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna apply a little bit of powder over this just to set it because I feel like I'm starting to shine. This is the Steely Style Beautifully Matte powder, by the way. I love this stuff. And for lips, I'm gonna also use that same orange corrector, but I think I'm gonna do something a little different here. I'm gonna apply this onto the lips and then mix it in with my regular concealer, the porcelain one, to see if I can custom mix a light orange shade for the lips. Actually, that doesn't look half bad on its own, but I'm gonna attempt to add in a little bit of that porcelain shade. And I'll just apply it onto the center of my lower lip to give the lip more dimension, more of a highlight effect. You can see there how much more dimension it gives the lips just by adding that lighter color right in the center there. It looked really good, right? And I actually like using the orange color corrector as a lip product. That color was really pretty. I didn't really think it was gonna turn out that well. Let me know what you thought about this full face challenge. Let me know if you try it out. I would love to see your results also. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you again next time.